Welcome to NFL Total Access. My name's MJ Acosta-Ruiz. Week 11 kicks off in just over 24 hours. And there is a lot to get into across the league, but don't worry, we will walk you through it all. The guys will be joining me shortly, but I want to start with the latest news that could cause a major shift in the dynamics of our Total Access game of the week, the Chiefs versus the Raiders. So that being the big caveat there. And listen, this could change a lot for the Raiders as they prepare to face the Chiefs. And Willie and James Jones will join me here for this conversation. Willie, I want to start with you now because it doesn't mean that the guys won't play, but this has to affect the way they prep as they go into this game.
Absolutely, and preparation is everything, especially when you're going against a high-powered offense and you got to prepare for so many different looks, personnel groups, and all those different things. So if you look at how the Raiders beat the Chiefs before, they kept that offense off the field. Well, if you don't have your defense and they're not out there preparing, going through the different situations, especially in the passing game where they're the most deadliest football field test negative and they can keep going.
I know you've heard this before. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Who does that sound like to you? Like our James Jones, who we're bringing in now. Now, JJ, back in week 5, the Raiders handed the Chiefs their first loss of the season. What is your advice to them now, given all of this, for them to really be able to get another job?
Well, just like Willie said, their defense doesn't do anything great anyway. So going up against Patrick Mahomes, it really don't matter who takes the field on the defensive side of the ball.
Opinion, is it the Rams defense or the Bucs offense?
Well, MJ, I'm with you. I can't wait for this matchup as well.
QB says the defense has the edge. You know it's real. Kurt, thank you. And stick around because we'll be back with your top 3 QB storylines for Week 11. Better than Steve Wyche to give you some context here. Now, Steve, Kyler looking pretty relaxed on his travel day. Last time we saw him, he's just, pulling off miracles on the field.
Yeah, a little Hail Murray, but, before...
Well, this defense, and you're talking to Bobby Wagner, Steve, the one thing I'm not going to do is try to read and sit there. I want to attack. I want to get the...
Also on the injury front, wide receiver Tyler Lockett will be playing for the Seahawks. He didn't practice twice this week because of a knee. And running back Carlos Hyde, he is good to go. That's going to be good for this offense as they try to run the ball, establish the run, because they've been quite pass-happy the past 4 games, 3 of which were losses.
Wyche, I'm so glad you mentioned that injury report because I think those guys coming back, especially Jamal Adams, that could be the difference in what determines this game. All right, Steve Wyche, Willie, thank you. With me on this journey, we are your Thursday night post-game headquarters. Cardinals and Seahawks will have highlights and the game's MVP. Friday is our day to make game picks, score predictions, and stat projections. This Friday, we're throwing in Travis Kelce for free. 87 looking for revenge against the Raiders, who beat his Chiefs back in week 5. But first, Kurt Warner's 3 storylines to watch. They will be defining on Sunday. They will be revealed still to come on NFL Total Access.